Hello friends, Intuitive Rene here. It is time for daily tarot reading and it is Wednesday the 13th of October 2021. Certainly been an interesting week so far. The energies have been very interesting indeed, and I do hope that you're having a good week. Let's have a look. Oh, this is the Gilded Tarot Royale by Ciro Marchetti. Such an awesome deck. I have quite a few of his decks. He's one of my favorite tarot creators. But let's have a look and see what is the energy for Wednesday that we know and need to be aware of. I'm really struggling to turn cards over this week. Yesterday I battled as well. Right, King of Wands. How beautiful are these colors? Don't they just pop on camera? I love it. Absolutely love it. Okay, so King of Wands, very interesting indeed, because the King of Wands is about taking control of your actions, taking control of your doings, and being super confident in all that you need to do and all that you can do and all that you are doing. You know, these assertiveness is a word I would use to describe the King of Wands. And I do think for us, you know, looking at the week that we've had, looking at the energies that have come through this week, King of Wands is definitely saying that you know, it's time to take control of, or just to feel almost like you're in control of your life, in control of what you're doing, in control of how you're doing it. So if there is anything that you're doing this week, and I know we had you know, action and activity for Monday and Tuesday in our readings, but whatever it is, if you're starting to feel a little bit uncertain, if you're starting to feel a little bit like the ground is shaking a little bit, I think King of Wands is telling you, no, stop what you're doing and just breathe, because you've got this. You've got this. King of Wands, I mean, just look at how he's sitting on his chair, on his throne. I want to say on his chair, on his throne. He's sitting super confidently, super relaxed, super chilled. You know, he's got this kind of inner confidence that doesn't really become arrogant. It's just confidence. Confidence in himself, in his people, in his community, in the people that he commands, the people that he takes care of, okay, and the people who he's in charge of. So this is something that we need to be. So anything that you do today, do it with conviction, do it with strength, do it with courage, do it with whatever. Don't allow yourself to feel inferior at any point, because King of Wands is saying to you, you're actually pretty strong, you're actually pretty okay in all that you're doing, and you need to be in control, you need to be in the driver's seat. Okay, let's have a look and see a positive to add to that, and something else that we need to be mindful of. Ah, look who we've got again. I think we had the Fool on Monday, if I remember correctly. Um, and remember, the Fool is about just embracing opportunities. I think on Monday when we had it, I can't even remember what deck I used on Monday, but I remember there was the cardboard box. The cardboard box is familiar to me at the moment. That's the Meraki Tarot. That's right. Okay, so the Fool is all about new beginnings, but this in this particular deck. So let's have a look at some of the differences that are coming through. What I'm noticing here are the zodiacs. Can you see that? And the zodiacs represent all people, represent all manners of people and circumstances and situations. And he's almost like he's juggling it. Can you see that? It's almost like he's moving it between the one hand and the other. And he's also trying to juggle something on his feet. He's got a hula hoop going. The dog is barking, and the dog is saying, "Dude, watch out, be careful. What are you actually doing?" But the fool is almost like the king, quite confident in what he's doing, quite confident in his actions, in his adventures, and you know, in his abilities. And I do think this is something that we need to carry on. So I'm almost going to call this a continuation of Monday's reading. And say to us that we need to be confident in what we're doing today. We need to just trust in our own belief, because you know what, we've been practicing for long enough. We've been preparing for this for the longest time. And this week is definitely a week to implement the changes, to implement the actions, and to implement whatever is important and significant for you. Okay, so definitely a week, or and today especially, to just trust in yourself, trust in your actions, trust in your abilities, and to go with it. Let's have a look and see what do we need to be mindful or careful of today as we go into the day. Oh gosh, we have another major arcana. So there's definitely a theme this week. Definitely a theme this week. And you know what? I'm also now suddenly having a memory of Sunday's week ahead oracle reading. And Sunday's week ahead oracle reading, I think it was also about just embracing yourself and believing in yourself, and stepping away from from other people's drama, really. And if I look at this is exactly what we're doing now. The World card, I do want to say, is quite an interesting one, because remember, this is in the position, this third card that we draw each week or each day is almost to tell you something to be mindful of, to be careful of, to watch out for. And the World card is the final card of the Major Arcana. It is, you can see she looks like she's a trophy. And a trophy is when you've succeeded, when you've completed, when you've reached at the end. But in tarot, it's never the end. We never get to the full stop at the end of the sentence. It's a comma, and we get back to the beginning and we start again. And I do think that's exactly what this is, what Spirit is saying to us today, is you are in control of your actions, in what you're doing and how you're doing it, who you're doing it with. You are just embracing things as you go through. You're allowing, or being open to opportunities, and open to almost the unexpected. But we mustn't allow ourselves to get complacent. We mustn't allow ourselves to feel as if, right, that's it. We have reached the end. We have completed. We have arrived. We must not allow ourselves to get into that mindset, because we're not done yet. There is still more to go. The World card in this position is definitely telling you, be careful of thinking that this is it, that you have all the information, all the experience, and that you've done it, because where there's still more to come. um, the World card is really saying to you, okay, chapter 1 complete, let's move on to chapter 2. But move on we will, move on we must, even though you feel as if everything is in control. And everything is in control. You're very strong and confident in your understanding, in your thought processes, in what you're perceiving and believing and seeing. There are some unexpecteds, but that's a good thing. We want these, we embrace these, but we mustn't allow ourselves to think that we have succeeded and reached the end, because actually there's still more to come. And I think this is also saying to us, to look forward to that. Don't get excited for the completion. Don't get excited for things coming to an end. Get excited for what comes after that. All right. So very exciting in energy, and I'm almost like quite excited to see what what Thursday is going to bring for us. Yeah, so friends, I do think interesting energies Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Be strong and be bold and be confident today. Be excited about the changes. Be excited about the opportunities and the unexpected. But just don't allow yourself to feel as if it's done, because it's not. It's not done yet. Alrighty, friends, as always, have an amazing day with love and blessings from my heart to yours. And until we connect again tomorrow, take care.